Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your racket. A lot of fans, a lot of dealers. Of course, my rep was saying, you got to try this racket. It's the best racket you'll ever try. Racket of the year. Got only good things to say about it. I was like, I've been in business for over 30 years. I've heard this before. Now, is it true for this one? Stay tuned. All right, so the racket we're talking about is called FIRE, and the model is the 98, okay? The 98 version, which is called the 305S by Tecnifibre. Everybody's been saying, did you try it yet? It's really good. My friends that are dealers and shops, they're like, a couple said, I'm switching to it. And I'm like, you never switch. I'm like, yeah, it's that good. I was like, okay, you got my attention. Because these guys don't usually switch rackets. And I was like, okay, well, I'm eager to try it. My buddy Adrian got me a set of Fires. And the first one I grabbed was the 98, which is right here. So the 305S. I mean, the specs are very standard in that it is a 98. The one thing that I did like when I was stringing it is that it's a 1619, not a 1620. So that allows for the spacing and allows for a little more spin. I don't like that extra cross to hold it together so much. I like it to be more spread, which this is. Now, the unique thing about this is that dampening system right there. Now, my man Dan, if you ever watched that video with him putting that screw on the bottom and that thing just kind of is like a pitchfork, the ding, or a sound fork, whatever you call that thing, that's what this technology is. When you hit it, this thing vibrates so your hand doesn't, but it still has feel. I should do one of these rackets with my man Dan. But let's hit this racket. Let's see, I think Goo is available right now. Let's go. Stay tuned. All right, ready?
Out.
The ball was in. You cannot be serious. You cannot be serious. The ball hit the paint. Paint flew up. Did you not see that? Are you blind? You need an eye doctor. You cannot be serious. Oh, wait. I have SwingVision.
The ball is in.
Hey guys, are you learning or are you trying to improve your tennis? Are you taking a 1-hour lesson a week or possibly 2 1-hour lessons a week? But are you playing in between? If you're like me and I tried to learn to play the drums, in a 6-month period, I played the drums 30 minutes every week, only during the lessons. So if you want to accelerate your progress in tennis, get a fast track. Because if you're not practicing in between and you don't have a game, at least you can hit 1,000 forehands and 1,000 backhands. That's what the fast track does. It gets your game going. It gets your muscles memorized. So guys, get your game on the fast track and accelerate the progress that you get from your lessons. Click on the link below and get your tennis on the fast track. All right, just got off the court with what a lot of people have told me is the racket of the year without me even trying it yet. Coach Gu,
Yeah,
what did you think?
I think this is a new line, definitely for sure. I've never heard this line before from Tecnifibre, but I've been seeing a lot of pros use it. Who's using it right now?
That's a great question.
I think there's one pro that's using it right now that I think is a lefty, or he's French, I believe, too.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, he has to be French. It's Tecnifibre company,
That's true.
man.
That is very true. But to the new addition to this line, it felt like to me that this is a very spin-based racket. But the funny part about this racket is the weight distribution.
Mm-hmm.
Most spin rackets that I know are very head light. So you'll lose that stability. You lose that kind of like lack of plow because it's so light on the head. But this one's like the counter opposite. It has a ton of weight in the head. Great feel. For a spin racket, it has a lot of plow. For all the rackets that use or that are targeted to spin, this is probably the heaviest one out of the market, but in a good way. I think they do a great job of definitely bring out the spin. Even when I'm swinging around, there's a ton of plow that you definitely feel. It doesn't feel like you're lacking behind, or you're timing it late with the plow. Usually, all Tecnifibre rackets have that effect.
Mm-hmm.
This one surprisingly doesn't. So the stiffness and the weight balance of everything of this racket combined when you're hitting this is actually pretty up there. Great feel, like I said, but yeah, easy spin, great power, even great control behind it.
When you say weight, it's not actually total static weight. It's the weight distribution. It's
Correct.
The swing weight.
It's the swing
balance
weight, yeah.
of it. It's how it flows through is what Coach Gu is talking about.
That is what I'm trying to say.
Now,
Yes.
I understand exactly what you mean, and I understand what you guys mean when you reached out to me about this racket. It's interesting in a great way.
Yes.
Usually when I hit with Coach Gu, I'm late for the first 5-10 minutes because I'm just literally just backing up and on my heels to kind of come through.
You mean you're always late, right?
Yeah, I'm always like here. That's why I wear out my heels, instead of my toes. So, but with this racket, I felt like I could be a little more balanced because I could just trust the racket to come through and be on time.
Mm-hmm.
So it enhanced my strokes. Not a lot of rackets enhance people's strokes, especially mine. So I was confident enough to rear back and just let it fire and have it be up here and not back here. Think about it that way, right? Everybody's late. I don't think you're going to be late with this one. They set this racket where it's balanced and swing weighted in a certain way that it leads here and then speeds up at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like Medvedev's racket, but in a better way.
Yeah.
Little stiffer than Medvedev's racket, too,
Definitely.
that 305. So, could this be the best racket out there? Could it enhance your game? I definitely think yes. Is it the racket of the year? Well, I got a lot more testing to do with
really
a lot
early.
of rackets.
It is early in the year. But
Yeah.
what I could say is this. I think it will definitely be one of the contenders. It will
For
be
sure.
one of the finalists that will be Racket of the Year.
Yes, definitely a candidate for Racket of the Year. So if you're looking for a 98
Spinish racket.
stable, easy to plow, just enough power that you can keep it deep, keeping up with Coach Gu's big forehand, which I've never done before with any racket.
So we were gonna say, Harry, are you going to switch to this racket now?
Oh. It definitely would be one that I would switch to.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I would say for anyone that's in the market, just to try something unique, but like if you're looking for that spin, this should be the one you should grab for first.
Yeah. Try this one.
Yeah.
Would you switch to this?
I mean, I already switched. You guys will see later.
But if you tried this first, would
but
you
if I
switch to
tried this first, there's a possibility that this would be one I would grab because of just how it feels.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a very awesome stick. I think I've never felt a racket that I was like, hey, you know what? This is not a bad stick at all.
Mm-hmm.
And like off of it, it was great.
Yeah. Definitely user friendly. Enhances your strokes. Gets you on time. Has enough power. I mean, everything gets check marked here. Everything, all down the row. So definitely check out the Fire. In the 305S is what we tried today, just to make it clear. All right, Coach Good, thank you for doing the Fire 98S.
Of course.
305S, excuse me, with me.
Of course.
Where can we find you?
You can find me AG.tennis. Also be posting content there as well.
All right. Guys, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.